I'm Mahin, a video games journalist from East London, and I'm here with my buddy Dave. Dave, say hello.
Hello.
And we're here, as per usual. You know, me and Dave only ever get together when we're here to talk about some Pokemon fan designs. These fans out here, they've been pouring their love and their heart into making possible starter evolutions for the Gen 10 Pokemon games, and we're here to tear them all down and tell them how wrong we think they are. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm going to be nice. I tried to find the last one we did, but I couldn't find it because the last one we did was quite a while ago, wasn't it? When Gen 9
we did
came
this
out.
for the first time for Gen 9. We did it for Scarlet and Violet, and we just sat here and judged all these like lovely artists' hard work. And at the end, we've got quite a lot to look through. I think we've got over 20 to look through. So at the end, I'm gonna ask you, Dave, what your top 3 were. Like, if you got to choose what the final evolutions for Gekwa, Pombon, and Brout would be, what would they be? So if you do see one you really like, just make sure to remember it.
Alright, yeah.
I am not using dark mode, don't judge me. This is an incognito browser. I'm streaming at the same time, okay? Alright, so first up, we've got here 100 Jams, and this is his evolution line for Gekwa. You go first. What do you think about this one?
This one kind of looks like a water psychic type, and I do quite like the whole. It looks like the coat reminds me a bit of Empoleon, so I quite like it. Looks a bit, you know me with evil characters. I quite like the look of this one.
Capsule Sis there says it gives Superior, which I definitely see. I see Primarina in this. It's very feminine, very
Tail. It looks a bit like an orb. Like that.
I would definitely say this is like leaning towards water psychic type. What should we do? Rate out of 10? Should we toot or boot it? Should we just like or dislike, or like what rating system do you want to go with? Can we toot or boot?
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
I wanna toot or boot all these. I think I would give this a 2.
Yeah, I would as well.
I like it. All right, moving on. The next one is by Pikachu, and this is like an evolution line for Pombon. All right, I'll go first. Initially, I do like this. It does give just like normal fire type, which I don't think I'd be a fan of if they just did a normal fire type. I think it needs to be for a starter Pokemon. I personally need it to have another typing, and I look at this and I think maybe ground, but not really. But also this big boy up here, the final evolution, looks so sick. It's giving like Arcanine meets the Sword and Shield legendary, but I love the big bulkiness of it, and I would give this a toot.
I mean, you know me when it comes to menacing looking Pokemon, and I'm just reading the guy's sort of description, and I do like, he's gone with a Tibetan Mastiff, Sumatran type. Basically, it's a big menacing cat, lion, tiger.
That.
Like it's gonna give me, it's gonna be a massive 2 from me. I like the middle. I like how they've made the middle evolution as well.
Yeah, I like the middle one too. And the only thing is with Pombon, the way it has a darker red bit of the top of its head, to me that tells me that the final evolution is gonna be something with something on its head that's gonna turn into something, right?
I mean, I just hope it stays as a quadruped, because they have a habit of making them. Well, Delphox. I like Delphox. I think Delphox is actually a good Pokemon, but they kept that sort of theme for a while now, so they could. I wouldn't mind if they went back to this. Like, if it's a dual type, do you reckon it'd be Steel? Because I'm just noticing the armor on the 2.
Fire Steel would be sick. Oh look, the comments are saying this as well. Look. Capsule says, "Isn't Pyro normal fire?" Oh no, I wasn't saying normal fire. I mean, this looks like a generic solo fire type. The body reminds me of Zamazenta. Yes, should be firefighting. No, anything but firefighting.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, it's the same person, Pikachu. Initially, for me, this is like another hit. But I will say, color-wise, it's a bit boring that it's like the same color palette. Like, I get that it would be roughly the same color palette, but come on, give us something more. Like, I think I love the design, but I think I would have loved it to have like a bit more different colors apart from the colors that are on Brout. What about you, Dave?
I think it's a cool design, but it's not for me. I wouldn't pick it if that was its final evolution. I rate the creativity, though, and got taking that route.
Yeah, I'm reading the thing, and I guess like when you think of starter Pokemon, because this Pikachu guy like has made three different starter final evolutions in order to like have different ones, you need to have a big bulky one. So I guess this is just the typical big bulky one. I think I'm gonna still toot it, but it's a very soft toot.
I think I'm going to be harsh and give it a boot. That's just because I think it's not for me. I rate the design, but I don't think it works with the sort of evolution.
Oh,
Um,
our first boot. But you know what? We got to be
I
brutal. We
I
got to
hope no
just
one
say it how it
cancels me for
is.
that.
Yeah. Next one up is three at the same time, I guess. All right, let's do one at a time here. What do you think of Beaconeer?
It's not for me. I see what he's trying to do in a way, but I think it falls apart for me at the feet, especially.
He
Just
looks like
yeah,
that thing of Family Guy. It looks like that guy, that pirate guy that has like no
Seamus.
limbs from Family Guy.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything harsh is the thing. It's
Be harsh.
definitely
I'm
not.
about to be harsh. It
Yeah.
doesn't like I don't know. I don't want my Pokemon to have sharp needles as legs. Like that just I don't know. When there's Pokemon like I know you like really menacing Pokemon, but for me
Mm.
there is such thing as Pokemon looking too menacing. Like for example, Mega Garchomp, the first one, is only Mega Garchomp because otherwise it looks a bit too menacing to just always have those huge scythes. And also, Scyther is like borderlining that. Like any Pokemon that just has a huge blade as an arm and no fingers is just a bit too Digimon. It's a bit too menacing. It's a bit too like Edward Scissorhands almost in a way for me. Yeah,
Um.
I think that's a boot from me.
Yeah, me too, sadly.
All right, next one, Canonodo. I like the name. I tell you what, I'll go first with this one. I like the name. I think the claws are weird. Like, does it stand on its claws like pointy toed like that? Or does it is it floating? Like I don't know what's going on here. And also it kind of looks like some kind of like a fusion of different Pokemon put together. It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card actually. That's what it looks like to me. And yeah, water poison. Yeah, initially, like, no, I'm not a fan. It's a boot for me.
You did. I mean, you kind of took. It reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm pretty sure I have a Yu-Gi-Oh card that looks like that, but very similar. I'll be honest, that just looks uncomfortable for the Pokemon. A cannon sitting on its head.
Capsule Sis
But
says, I feel like Canonodo is too close to Blastoise conceptually. I was thinking of
mm,
Blastoise too. Like a water type starter Pokemon with a cannon on it. Like, where have I heard that before? And finally,
yeah.
Skippern?
I'll be quick. I think part of its face definitely got cut off or something, but I think there must have. I don't mean to be harsh. It feels like something went wrong when he clipped it on because it doesn't look. I mean, the face doesn't quite look right. I don't know if I'm being harsh there, but it doesn't look like it's been posted properly.
Because you can only see one eye, right? And it looks like his. Yeah, no, I know what you mean by that. It kind of looks like a funny like mask gone wrong or something like that. It's kind
Yeah,
of giving Lillipup in the face. It looks like a cream pie has hit it in the face, and it's a
yeah,
different color on the face. This looks like a middle evolution to me. This does not
yeah.
give final evolution to me. Also, I'm not a fan of pure fire. Like, why are the other two poison, water, grass, steel, and then this one's just fire? Like, for me, it's a boot.
Yeah. Sorry, Ali Sorobo. It's a boot. It's a boot for me.
Don't worry, we
Because me
won't.
and Maheen are me and Maheen are professional critiques who everyone cares about.
Oh, 100 red jams again. Okay, I think this guy is quite good. I'll go first. I like it. Okay, I have some positives. I have some negatives. I like it. I like the fact that it isn't exactly the same color palette as Pombon, but looks like it could be an evolution of Pombon. It does look too much like Arcanine. It looks very Arcanine. It looks like just a new form of Arcanine. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna soft boot it. For example, Love Disc and Aloma Mola, where like those two Pokemon aren't connected at all, apparently.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I think it's not normally a Pokemon I would actually go for when just because like the eyes and all that. If I was going to be harsh, but is it which one had the Growlithe variant? You know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
it was a rock
yeah.
type instead.
Hisuian Growlithe and
It
Hisuian
it's seeing
Arcanine.
that reminds me a bit too much of that as well. So a very soft boot.
All right, let's go clockwise, starting with the Brout Final Evolution.
Yeah, I really like it. It looks like kind of looks like a an evolved terror bird. Um, may have been a bit overkill on the hair bit, but I can forgive it. I like it.
It's like a grass Blaziken.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can actually. Okay, yeah. Now that you say that, I still like it. I can be biased and forgive it.
Yeah, look, even Cheapness says grass Blaziken. It's giving very grass Blaziken. I do like
Yeah,
it. I do like a bird that's not flying type. I like the contradictoriness of it all. Fighting grass, even though we kind of have had that with Hisuian Decidueye, I would give this a 2. What would you give this?
yeah. I'd give it two. I do see the Blaziken resemblance, especially the feathers around its neck. But it has the tiny wings like a terror bird. It's got the big fluffy tail, so it's got enough differences for me to be give it a two as well.
Next up is the Pombon Final Evolution. I just off the bat, I think I'd give that a boot. I don't see why it's fairy. Like I know fairy out of all the types, I do see a lot of fakemon and fanmons and art online of people just making random Pokemon fairy. I'm like, I get that fairy is a harder thing to distinguish. Like there are menacing Pokemon in the fairy type like Granbull, but they're still like slightly cute. And there's like Pokemon like Gardevoir and Mega Altaria, and so it's hard to completely get the vibe of what a fairy type Pokemon is. I would still say I don't think this looks fairy type. So for me, it's a boot. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, it's a bit. I think it looks a bit too not similar, but it looks a bit like it's trying to. It's like another version of Entei, but not quite.
And then finally, the final evolution of Gekwa. Oh, I like this. I think I like this a lot, actually. I think the only thing that I have a problem with is, like, I don't understand how it would go from blue to black. Like, if the middle evolution was, like, a color that was in between those two, I would like it a bit more. Or if its final evolution was a bit more blue, like the black parts could be a darker blue, I would love that. But I think it's like Gekwa, it's still feminine, and although it does have a very Smeargle tail, but I still really like this. I will give it a 2. What do you think?
I'd give it a two as well. I think it is strange. It goes black. I'm just gonna make the assumption that the middle one gets a bit of a darker tone because
Hmm.
there's a ghost type in it from what I'm seeing.
Poison.
Oh, poison. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's quite cool. That's quite creative. I do quite like that little touch to it.
And Capsule Sis says, I don't like that. This one is like that salamander Pokemon. I know exactly what you mean. It looks exactly the same.
Oh,
Salazzle. Oh, it does
Salazzle,
look
yeah.
very Salazzle. You know what? I'm still going to keep mine as a 2, but I think you're right. It does look almost exact. It looks like a regional variant of Salazzle. Next up, we have here by Wild Hoenn.
Yeah, I mean, you know me pretty well. I love this one. Like it looks a lot like a legendary to be. It looks like it could be a pseudo legendary, and it's a bit strange how it gets there because it does look a lot different to the middle evolution as well. But
Yeah, it's like I don't see how it's steel type. It looks rock type for sure. It
no,
looks fire rock.
that looks more rock.
I definitely was it called Shanine,
Shin- shin-
Chainine. And like yeah, you're definitely right. I'm dying at the middle one. The middle one looks like a joke. Like the middle one doesn't. I don't know. The middle one looks like it looks like a Dora the Explorer character or something. Like the middle one
I don't
looks.
mean sorry. I was gonna say I know we've got a large LGBT audience, and yourself is gay, but
What
that
is
for
yeah.
Wolf looks like he's in the closet, and Kanan's like, no, I'm destroying the closet. So I hope no one's offended by that, but it kind of looks like that.
No, he's definitely giving that like kid when you're at year 6 at school that's really effeminate, really camp, and he's like, "No, I love girls. What are you talking about?" And like very Ryan from High School Musical.
I give it a two. I think the rock steel is probably my only disagreement. I think fire rock makes more sense, but I'm still gonna give it a two.
I think I'm gonna give this a soft boot, only
Oh, okay.
because I think a lot of people who are fans of Pombon are not gonna expect it to turn into this. I think a lot of the Pombon stands right now kind of want something cute but also menacing at the same time. For example, Quagsire or Dragonite.
Mm.
Like, I would love for Pombon to turn into something that looks still derpy, but still like it has power that it doesn't even know it has. Next up, we have Devessa Illustrations with this alien-looking, Ben 10-looking evolution for Gekwa. I would love this more if it wasn't flying type. I do not see flying type. Why is it flying type? Maybe we have to read the description.
I'm still gonna give it a 2. The flying bit does make me go, like not quite right, but I do like. I'm judging more on the design aspect, and I do like the design. It's been
If
a while since they've done it as well.
if this was
Water Dark.
water flying, would you give it a toot or boo?
I'll still stick with the 2 just because of the design, but because of the I don't yeah the design I'll still stick with the 2, but it's a very very soft 2.
Okay, you're gonna toot it. I'm gonna boot it because typing
Yeah.
is very important to me. All right, so for this first one, respectively, grass fighting. I'll go first. What is it with all these grass fighting ones for Brout? I don't know why everyone just loves the idea of grass fighting chickens. I will say, I think I like this one more than the grass Blaziken one that we saw earlier. Like the other one that we saw earlier looked like a grass Blaziken. This looks like a grass fighting chicken, but not a Blaziken. And the middle one just looks like Rock Lee, sorry, from Naruto. I will give this a very soft toot.
I love that you said Rock Lee because I was thinking that. Um, I actually really like it. To me, it actually looks like a final evolution, but no, I really like it. I prefer it to the Terror Bird one from before.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
think
2 for me. It's pretty
toot for
strong
you.
2. I'd give it actually.
Oh, this evolution for Pombon. It's bipedal. I do love its middle evolution too. I don't see fairy fire though. I don't. Why is this fairy fire? And this final one, I would give it a very soft 2. Only because I really don't see fairy. A lot of Pokemon that fans claim are fairy are definitely not fairy.
It's a soft 2. I do because typically I do like them to stay on all fours if it stays as like a quadrupedal animal. But I do like the look. It's like a bit. It's got that cute slash menacing thing you spoke about before.
Agreed.
I don't get the fairy bit. I mean, the two things that look like eyes beneath its jaw look more like it could be a psychic again. But there's something about. I think the 2 tusks that come right next to its mouth just look a bit odd.
Ooh, still from Trainer
I love
Mats.
this one.
This is a final evolution for Gekwa. It's water poison, and yes. I think I really like this.
I really like this one. I think the middle evolution looks really cool as well. But no, I really like it.
It looks like a final evolution. It has a little bit of pink on it, and it's not the exact same color palette as Gekwa. It looks poison type. It like Gekwa kind of looks like a poison type Pokemon anyway, slightly. The only thing I would say is that I wish it had bigger eyes. I wish it kept the eye thing that Gekwa has, but that's like a tiny little thing. Like, I don't mind that at all. Even though I don't think I would get this Pokemon, but I do think it's still a really cool Pokemon, and this is literally how a Pokemon would look like. I totally see Gekwa evolving into a Pokemon like this. Yeah, I think this is probably the best one I've seen so far. I mean, once we've gone through all of them, we've got a lot to go through, and we're not even halfway yet. Once we go through all of them, we'll quickly skim all of them again, and then we will choose a top 3, and it has to be one from every evolution. Okay, Dave?
Yeah.
Ooh, by Peba Koi Fish. I know I said earlier I like them when they're not the exact same color palette as Brout, but it kind of looks like it doesn't look like Brout at all. It kind of looks like it's too many colors going on, and I do like it though. I don't see why it's grass and dark, just because it's dark colors, maybe. You know what? The middle one literally looks like a chocobo. I think I will give this a soft boo. There are elements of it that I like, but it looks so different. I tell you what, if this was a Pokemon in its own right and not connected to Brout at all, I would really like it.
Yeah, it's a boot from me. I don't think it's quite a cool design. I just don't think it looks like a Pokemon. It looks like something out of what I don't know if you've seen Hell's Paradise or if anyone in the chat's seen Hell's Paradise, but it kind of looks like an animal, like it would be an animal in that. Like I think it's quite a cool design. I just don't think it's a Pokemon. It doesn't look much like a Pokemon.
Okay. by artist Zaymons. No. I'll
No,
just.
I,
It's Middle Evolution Skinqua, and it's
I
Final
just think
Evolution Nagaqua.
you know what it reminds me. Now, it doesn't look exactly like it, but in Future Armor, when you got that Queen Slug,
Yeah, people in chat are asking, do you mean like the Slum thing, the Slum Queen?
Slam, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it
Slam
looks
Queen.
like the
Yeah,
Slum Queen. It also reminds me of Dun Dun Sparse. Have you, you know, Scarlet
yeah,
Violet? Like all the
yeah, yeah.
segments in the middle, like, and also I look at this and I think, so does it hop around? Is it quadrupedal? Like, draw it the way it stands. Unless it stands like this, then that's just freaky.
He or she drew it on all fours. It might actually look a bit better, but just that pose doesn't look right.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's its tail and it's in the air when it's on all fours, but I need to see it to get it. Like I just don't see this for this Pokemon. It's a boot for me. What about you?
Yeah, it's a boot.
All right, let's see if he does them
Mm.
one at a time. All right, first up is this Pombon final evolution that looks like Bowser Jr. from Super Mario Sunshine with the paintbrush. I like the idea. I think I'm going to give it a boot just because it's you do get minus points for it being bipedal. I don't really understand why the lion has a paintbrush. Maybe like its Pokedex description explains it, but just from looking at it, it just looks a bit random.
It's annoying because I want to give it a two because I do
You
like
can if
the
you want.
design. You know, I am going to give it. I'll give it a soft two, and because I think when you said when it's bipedal, you need to really like it. For me, I do quite like it. I do want to know how it gets the staff. So I actually quite like it. I'd give it a two.
Capsule Sis says the artist said in the comment that they were commissioned to be specifically bipedal, all three of them. Because this was commissioned to be bipedal, all of three of them. Let's go on his profile and see if he's. I think these are his actual ones. Let's start with the grass type one. The evolution of Brout. Is humanoid, so I'm already minusing points for that. You know what it's kind of giving me? It's kind of giving me some kind of specifically. It's giving me an elemental hero, Yu-Gi-Oh card like Spacian, like element like space Neo-Spacian,
Yeah,
grass bird head or something.
kind of echoing what you said. I think it's a cool design. It's just not a. It looks more like it being an anime superhero sort of anime rather than a Pokemon anime. But I like the design. It's a cool design. Yeah, boot, boot.
Let's
Yeah.
look at his next one. This is the final evolution of Pombon. I like it. I like it. I like that it's not bipedal. It does look like a bat. It looks like a bat in the face. I would give it a 2.
It's a boot from me, unfortunately. I'm not. It doesn't really do much for me. It kind of reminds me of Damn it, what's the shield Pokemon?
Zamazenta.
Zamazenta. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know some of the others were similar, but that front just looks a bit much for me. The teeth are a bit weird as well. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, so it's a boot.
And the final one for this one, I really like this. This is giving Cunty that character from Monsters Inc. What is that purple thing called from Monsters Inc?
Randall,
What's his name?
Randall,
Randall. This is giving
Randall,
Cunty
Randall. Yeah.
Randall. And I don't know why everyone is giving this the poison typing, but I definitely see it. It does. I tell you what, its baby like Gekwa does look very poison to begin with, and this is a 2 for sure.
I think I've been hanging around with you too much because he looks camp, but I think it looks really cool. Like he looks like he would slash the shit out of you if you
He
mess with him.
does. Randall in thigh highs. The eyes are still big, which is a big bonus for me. It looks like a final evolution Pokemon as well. Like it's just.
If that's the final evolution, I'd definitely pick the water type if that is the final evolution.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Yeah, not it's that one or another one that we saw. It's quite close between them two, but I would actually pick that.
This is a final evolution for Brout, Bangaruda. I like the idea of bamboo because it's like a bamboo thing. It becomes steel, and so I'm gonna give it a 2. Yeah, Rishav, you're right. It does look like an anime pro tag.
It does, but there's something about it I really like as a grass type final evolution. I think it's a mixture of the color scheme. I like the bat, the mask, everything. I know I said earlier about the other one looking superhero-esque, but I think this one has got more of a Pokemon look to it as well. I might be being a bit biased because I do just think it looks really cool, so I'm giving it a 2.
Yeah, I think after the Pokemon Tinkertink or Tinkertonk or whatever his name is, a Pokemon with weapons, like anything can go really. Like that, the Pokemon Tinkertink, whatever, is more weapon than it is Pokemon. So I
Yeah.
think
I
before the
think
last gen, I would have booted this, but now I'll be like, fine, yeah. Okay, no. It looks too crackhead. It looks too chaotic. I do like the grass electric typing, but it looks a bit too crackhead and crazy and like not a Pokemon. This is a boot for me. What about you?
yeah, it's the same for me. I do like the vine wrapping around the head shape. I do think that's quite cool. But then the rest, it looks like Altaria, but if it went wrong, it's yeah, like you said, a bit too much. Like the thunder going around, literally thunder thighs, and then lightning around it. It's a bit, yeah, like you said, it's a bit too much.
Cheapness says I posted a rushed Pokemon on Paint in the Pokemon tab to set it apart more. Imagine she's a regal queen of the Pombons with tiny Pombon puppies running after her. You know what? Let's look at Rishab's Cheapness says wow, Cheapness, did you just make this in Paint just now? I like this. I know this is rushed, but if they worked on this and made this into a proper Pokemon with like a few more cool things added onto it, I would love this. Cheapness, this is a 2 from me.
I think that's the sort of design where I think it could be like a graceful looking Pokemon. Does that make sense? Like the soft fur and all that. Like that, I would actually, yeah, 2 from me as well.
I would like this. I would like this. And I'm not gonna lie, this is better than some of the ones that we've seen. All right, getting back to what we are looking at. The next one, oh, there's a lot here. There's a lot to go through. Let's start with the grass one. The left one, I'm just gonna give a boot to. I don't know where the hands are. The yellow bits, the hands. Like, it's a boot from me. What about you?
Yeah, it's a boot from me.
Next up, I do like this middle Pombon one, although the final evolution's like 4-point thing kind of is giving what's that thing from Stranger Things with the flower face thing?
The Demogorgon.
Demogorgons. It's giving Demogorgon,
Yeah.
which kind of freaks me out, but I will give it a soft 2 just because the middle evolution looks adorable.
I'll give it a soft 2 because the middle evolution saves it.
And then what do you think of the last one, Dave?
I know it doesn't quite fit the theme, but I do like the final evolution looking a bit scary, like a kind of a ghost. Like I quite like that, to be fair, so I'm gonna give that one a 2.
I think I'm going to give that a 2 because you're right. If it was ghost and water, I would like it, but I don't see why it would start as a gecko and turn into a duck. But it does look ghosty and scary and like La Llorona, something by the river or something like that. All right, our second to last one. Oh, we got a whole backstory here. This is based on a windmill, and of course it's some kind of chicken that looks like it could be grass and fighting. What do you think of this?
I actually don't know.
I
trying to-
don't know if
I
it's
think-
meant to be grass fighting or grass electric. It looked like it could be grass electric as well, actually.
I'm gonna give it a soft boot just because I'm not quite sure. It looks like a lot in one. Yeah, a very soft boot. I think I'm gonna give it.
I would give this a soft 2 because I love the idea of grass electric. A typing like that, like grass electric, it just seems so cool to me, and it kind of does make sense for me. And
Nice.
the final one for today. Oh, more AI looking slop.
No,
I tell you
isn't
what,
it?
let's
But I
just
quite
judge
like
it, even if it is AI. Like, I'll start. I'll go with this one. There's too much going on with it. It doesn't look like a Pokemon. When Pokemon are too detailed, it can either be a Mega Evolution or not a Pokemon at all, and that's what this is giving. It's the exact same color palette, which I don't like. This is a boot. What about you?
See, until you mentioned the Mega Evolution bit, it was a 2, but that does look more like a Mega Evolution rather than a final, so I'd give it a soft boot just for that.
And then this final one, I hate that I kind of like this. I actually
I like
do.
it.
Okay.
I love the grapes. I love the grapes just hanging from its wings.
They might
like...
be olives. They might be olives.
I hate olives. That's a
Oh
problem.
no. The middle
Get
one.
olive oil though, some free olive oil and sell it, you know. You got yourself a business there.
We already have like a Noctowl, and we already have an Olivia, I think is the name of the grass type olive tree Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. So this looks like a combination of them both. I do still actually kind of like it, especially the middle evolution looks like one of those tree shrub things from Zelda.
Looks like Groot. Looks like another Groot.
It does give a little bit of Groot. You know what? I'm still gonna boot this because it just looks like an amalgamation of a lot of stuff. But I'll actually probably soft boot this.
I'll give it a soft 2. The soft because of the AI generation, but I'll still give it a 2.
Now that we've looked through all of them, I'm gonna quickly skim through some of them, Dave. Remember which ones you like and choose a top 3. Final evolution of Pombon that I've seen that is the best, I think, is this one. This is my top choice for a Pombon final evolution.
As much as I like that one, I'm gonna have to agree with you on the one because it does look more. The evolution change just makes more sense.
I like dogs as well that have thick, like arms and legs and bulky. Like I like the bulkiness of it. It's really cute. It's like
basically
cute,
if I had
but
him as a
menacing.
pet, no one's gonna mess with me, so I'd take him.
I think I'm gonna go with this one, you know. I know some people in chat didn't like this one, but this is my top 2 for an evolution of Brout. I do see how it's not a cute owl flying thing anymore. I do wish it could have been flying, but the idea of it being grass and electric is just so cool to me, and I think I'm gonna choose this as my top choice for Brout. What about you?
I think we may have closed the tab, but it's actually the one where actually that one. So if you go on where the water type was, not that one, the one after, and then just go on the arrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
one.
No. This is. Oh no, it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice for me. You know what? I'm just gonna keep to the electric one, just because I just love the idea of grass electric, and I don't know how it would make sense, but I'm sure the story would make it make sense. So this is your top choice, which I also do really love.
Yeah,
I think this is.
I do.
Really cool.
I really like that design.
Yes,
that's my
Is this
one.
your choice for final evolution for Gekwa?
Yeah, it was between that one and the I'm just gonna call it the camp one. It's between those two, and that one wins it for me. I like pretty much everything about it, to be honest.
This is a very good choice. I do like this one. I think personally,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the one. I just think it's so cool, and like it does remind me a lot of Quaquaval from the recent gen that we just had, but for me it looks different enough. It's not like, you know, a bird going to a Mardi Gras or a festival or whatever. It's like more sleek, and it still has the same eyes. I think for me the main point is that it has the same eyes. And with that, these are me and Dave's top choices for fan art of what we think the final evolutions for Gekwa, Pombon and Brown should be. And with that, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye, Dave.
See ya.
Bye.